let me solve 14th question. 400 is what I took from you. Okay. 400 becomes 560 in 4 years. 400 becomes 560 in 4 years. This is what is given in the question. Okay. The same amount of 400, the same value of 400, it will become how much in 7 years? This is the question. This is what I need to find. Understood the question first of all? Please see here. I took 400 rupees from you. Listen to this. I took 400 from you. I am giving you 560 rupees. When am I giving you 560 rupees? At the end of 4 years. That means how much extra I am giving you? 160 rupees extra. I am giving you 160 rupees extra in 4 years. That means every one year how much I am giving you? 160 by 4. 160 by 4. 40 rupees. First year 40 I gave you. Second year also 40. Third year also 40. Fourth year also 40. What is 40 into 4? 160. Agreed? 40 into 4, 160. That means interest per year. Every year I am giving you extra amount. Extra is nothing but interest. Every year I am giving you extra amount of 40 rupees. When is this 40? When the principal is taken as 400 rupees. When the principal is taken as 400 rupees. But what they are telling, they don't want to give it for 4 years. It want to be happening for 7 years. For 1 year I am giving you 40 rupees extra. For 7 years how much I will give you? 40 into 7. 40 into 7. I will give you 280 rupees extra. And they are telling it is the same value what I have taken from you initially. Initially I took 400 rupees from you. I am giving you 280 rupees extra. How much will I give you totally? 400 plus 280. Answer is 680. Answer is 680. Clear, sir? What was the next question? What is the next question? What if this is a different value? Here it is the same value, so we calculated. What if it is a different value? Please see the 15th question. If under SI, a sum of 200 becomes 300 in 5 years, then how much will the sum of 300 become in 7 years? Listen to this carefully. 200 becomes 300 in 5 years. 200 becomes 300 in 5 years. How much will the sum of 300 becomes how much in 7 years? This is the question. Now the principal value is changing. Principal value is changing. No change in approach. Listen to this. 200 is becoming 300. How much extra I am giving you? 100 rupees extra. 100 rupees extra I am giving you in 5 years. Every year what is the extra amount which I give you? 20 rupees. Interest per year is nothing but 20 rupees. Interest per year is 20 rupees. When is this 20? When the principal is taken as 200. But the principal should be 300. If it is 200, interest per year is 20. If it is 300, interest per year should be 30. For 1 year I will give you 30 rupees extra. For 7 years, 7 into 30. 7 into 30. I will give you 210 rupees extra. I took 300 from you. I will give you 210 extra. What is the final value which I will give you? 510. Please write it. 300 plus 210. Once you understand the concept, all these questions look very simple. Getting the idea, everyone? Next. Same like 14th and 15th question. 16th question, there is a slight difference. Same logic we will apply. Clear 14th and 15th? Please see the 16th question. 16th one. Rupees 800 becomes rupees 956 in 3 years at a certain rate of simple interest. What is given? 800 becomes 956. 800 becomes 956 in 3 years. This is what is given at a certain rate of simple interest. If the rate of interest is increased by 4%, what amount will rupees 800 become in 3 years? Okay. Same logic. See here. 800 is becoming 956. How much increase? 156 extra. 156 extra in 3 years. What is the interest per year? 156 by 3. 52 rupees per year. Every year I am giving you interest of 52 rupees. Every year I am giving you 52 rupees extra. Interest per year is 52 rupees. Interest per year is 52 rupees. What is given in the question? If the rate of interest is increased by 4%, what amount will rupees 800 become in 3 years? First of all, what is the rate of interest? Initially it was 800 rupees. Upon 800, there is an increase of how much? 52. That should come in the numerator. So it becomes 26 by 400 or it is 13 by 200. 13 by 200 is 6.5 percentage. 6.5 percentage. Agreed? It was 6.5 percentage initially. What is given? If the rate of interest is increased by 4 percentage, that means initially 6.5 percentage. It is still increased by 4 more percentage. It becomes 10.5 percentage. 10.5 percentage. What amount will rupees 800 become in 3 years? 10.5 percentage for 3 years. What is the effective rate of interest? What is the effective rate of interest? Can I call 10.5 percentage at 21 by 2? 21 by 2? 21 by 2 percentage. This is nothing but 21 by 2 percentage into 3. It is 63 by 2 percentage. 63 by 2 percentage. Percentage is nothing but 1 by 100. It is nothing but 1 by 100. That means if I have taken 100 rupees from you, I will give you an interest of 63 by 2 rupees. I will give you an interest of 63 by 2 rupees. But what is actually given in the question? How much interest it should happen? Okay, what amount will rupees 800 become in 3 years? But the principal is not 100. Principal should become 800. 100 into 8 is 800. 63 by 2 into 8. 63 into 4. What is the answer? 63 into 4. So 252. That means what is asked in the question? How much it will amount to? Initially it was 800. I am giving you extra of 252. Answer is 800 plus 252. 1052. Understanding the approach? It is just an extension of previous 2 problems. Getting the idea, sir? Doubts, ma? Tell me. If you don't ask, I will proceed to the next problem. I don't have any problem. Clear? Everyone clear, sir? Behind? 6.5 percentage was the initial, increased by 4, 10.5. 10.5 percentage per annum. But they are telling for 3 years. So it is 10.5 into 3. 63 by 200 it will come as. 63 by 2 percentage. If the principal is 100, I will give you 63 by 2 rupees extra. But principal should be 800. Multiply by 8, multiply by 8. 63 by 2 into 8 is 63 into 4. 63 into 4 is 252. I am taking 800 rupees from you. I will give you 252 extra. Totally I will return 1052. Getting the idea? Next. 16th one over. 16th one over. The simple interest on a sum of money will be rupees 600 after 10 years. That means simple interest means nothing but extra amount. I am giving you 600 extra after 10 years. What is interest per year? 60. Interest per year is 60. 600 rupees after 10 years I am giving you extra. For 1 year I am giving you 60 rupees extra. Agreed? First statement, this is what I can write it. If the principal is tripled after 5 years, what will be the total interest at the end of 10th year? At the end of 10th year. Please see here. Principal is tripled after 5 years. That means first 5 years there is no change in the principal. That means every year for the first 5 years I am giving 60 rupees extra. First 5 years. Every year I am giving you 60 rupees extra. So it is 60 into 5. I am giving you 300 rupees extra. Last 5 years or the next 5 years. Principal is tripled. If principal is tripled, interest also should be tripled, right? Interest also should be tripled. Therefore, interest also tripled. That means it was 60 rupees per year. Now it becomes 180 rupees per year. This becomes 180 rupees per year. Understanding? For the next 5 years, every year I am paying you 180 rupees extra. For 5 years I will pay you 180 into 5. 900 rupees extra I will pay you. 900 rupees extra I am paying you. What is the question? What is the total interest at the end of 10th year? First 5 years 300. Next 5 years 900. Answer is 300 plus 900. 1200. All these questions looks simple only because you are using this concept. Take my word. This is the 18th question. A sum of money at simple interest amounts to 815 in 3 years and to 854 in 4 years. What is the sum? See here. It is amounting to 815 rupees in 3 years, and it is amounting to 854 in 4 years. In 4 years, correct? 3 years, 4 years, 1 year difference, 1 year gap. In 1 year, it was 855 initially, it is becoming 834. How much extra you are paying? 39 rupees extra. In case of SI, every year you are paying 39 extra only, right? That means between third and fourth year, if you are paying 39, first and second year also you are paying 39 only. Second and third year also you are paying 39 only. That means interest per year is 39 rupees. Interest per year is given as 39 rupees. Agreed? Interest per year is given as 39 rupees. What is the sum is the question. Please see here. For 3 years it was 815 rupees. First year you paid 39. You had some amount with you. First year you paid 39 rupees extra. Second year also you paid 39 rupees extra. Third year also you paid 39 rupees extra. For 3 years you had paid 117 rupees extra. 39 into 3. 117 rupees extra. And you got this amount. Something plus 117 should give you 815. Or in other words, it is also equivalent to 815 minus 117. 815 minus 117. 698 rupees. Over. Think logically, you will get the answer very easily. Understanding? You had 698 rupees with you. First year you paid 39 extra. Second year 39 extra. Third year 39 extra. 3 years you paid 117 extra. 698 plus 117 is 15. 39. 3 years, 4 years. At the end of third year, I had 815 rupees. I gave you 815 rupees at the end of third year. At the end of fourth year, it was 854 rupees with you. That means 39 extra. Third year and fourth year, I am giving you 39 extra. In case of simple interest, every year I am giving you same amount, right? Extra amount. First year also I will give you 10 rupees extra. Second year also 10 rupees only. Third year also 10 rupees. What it is? In case of SI, rate of interest remains same every year. Correct? If I am giving 39 rupees extra, between third and fourth year, between first and second year also I should give you 39 extra only. Second and third year also I should give you 39 extra only. Because it is in case of SI. And rate of interest is same every year. Understanding? Same logic apply for 19th question. A sum of money lent out at simple interest amounts to rupees 720 after 2 years and to rupees 1020 after a further period of 5 years. Please be careful with that. 720 it is for 2 years. It will amount to 720 after 2 years. And it 1020 after a further period of 5 years. That means from 2 years again 5 years. It is 7 years. That means there is a gap of 5 years. There is a gap of 5 years. For 5 years, what is the gap? 300 rupees. 300 rupees. For 5 years, 300 rupees. What is the interest per year? 60 rupees. For 1 year, 60 rupees extra. For 1 year, 60 rupees extra. What is the question asked? Rate of interest is the question. Sorry, sum is the question. No problem. For 1 year, 60 rupees extra. See here. 2 years over already. I got 720 rupees. First year take out the 60 rupees. Second year also take out the 60 rupees. Subtract 120 rupees from this 720. You will get the answer. Or in other words, I had some amount initially with me. First year I will give you 60 rupees extra. It became plus 60. Again I am giving you 60 rupees extra. Again it became plus 60. Totally for 2 years I am giving you 120 rupees extra. Something plus 120 should give you 720. What is the something? 600. Over. Understanding the approach? Or in other words, 720 minus 120. 720 minus 60 minus 60. That is what is the actual meaning. Understanding, everyone? $720, 1020. What is the difference? 300. 5 years this is. Every year I am giving you, for 5 years I give you 300 rupees extra. Every year 60 rupees extra, right? 60 into 5 only is 300, right? Understanding? 300 by 5 is what I did there. Everyone understanding, sir? Suppose 18th and 19th question, similar questions. Only thing there is a gap of 1 year, there is a gap of more than 1 year. Okay? Both of the questions asked about sum or the principal. Now let us see how to find the rate of interest. Please see here, 20th question. Listen to this, everyone. A sum of money amounts to 9,000 after 5 years. They are telling it is amounting to 9,000 after 5 years. after 5 years and 12,000 after 8 years at the same rate of interest. 12,000 after 8 years. Find the rate of interest per annum. See here. For 3 years, there is an extra of how much? 3,000. 3,000. For 3 years, I gave you 3,000 rupees extra. What is the interest per year? Interest per year is 1,000 rupees. Interest per year is 1,000 rupees. Listen to this. It is amounting to 9,000 after 5 years. That means for the first 5 years, every year I gave you 1,000 extra. I gave you 5,000 extra. Something you had initially. Something plus 5,000 should become 9,000. What is that something? 4,000. That means initially you had 9,000 minus 5 into 1,000. Initially you had 4,000 rupees with you. Correct? Initially you had 4,000. Upon 4,000, every year there is an increase of how much? 1,000. Upon 4,000 there is an increase of 1,000. What is 1 by 4? 25%. Over. Don't use any formula. Understanding the approach? 4,000. 5 into 1,000. Every year I am giving you 1,000 rupees extra. Okay? For 5 years I will give like that. So it becomes 5,000 extra. I will give you 5,000 extra. You had some amount in your pocket. I will give you 5,000 extra for 5 years. And it will happen as 9,000. After 5 years you will have 9,000 with you. What is the initial amount you had? 4,000. 4,000 plus 5,000 only is 9,000, right? Understanding? That 5,000 only I wrote it as 5 into 1,000. Clear, right, everyone? Please see here. Before I move on to the next question, let us understand the concept. See here, don't write anything. Suppose, listen to this. Assume that I have a final amount of 24 rupees. Please listen to this. I have a final amount of 24 rupees. Initially I had 3 rupees, or maybe let me take it as 8 rupees. Initially I had 8 rupees. Okay. What is the percentage increase? What is the percentage increase? Percentage increase. Listen to this carefully. Initially I had 8 rupees. That will always come in the denominator. Your initial value is always your denominator. 8 will come in the denominator. What is numerator? 8 is becoming 24. How much increase has happened? 16 rupees increase has happened. So numerator is 16 rupees into 100%. 8 ones are 8 twos are. What is the percentage increase? 200% increase. Okay. Instead of doing all these things, listen to this. Initial value is 8. Final value is 24. Is final value 3 times of initial value? Is 24 3 times of 8? Correct? Correct. 24 is 3 times of initial value 8. Or in other words, if final value is, here it is 3. Instead of 3, let me take a constant k. If final value is k times the initial value, if final value is k times the initial value, then percentage increase is given by k minus 1 into 100%. K minus 1 into 100. This is nothing but 3 minus 1 into 100%, right? That is only 200%. Agreed? Percentage increase is nothing but k minus 1 into 100%. 3 minus 1 into 100% is 200%. Agreed? If final value is k times the initial value, percentage increase is given by k minus 1 into 100%. Suppose, what if final value is not k times the initial value? Then use this approach. Use this approach. Understanding? If it is k times the initial value, directly write it as k minus 1 into 100%. If it is not k times the initial value, use the approach what we used in the concept. Okay, please write it down first. If final value is k times the initial value, then percentage increase is given by k minus 1 into 100%. How did you get this? This is the proof for it. Clear, everyone? If final value is k times the initial value, percentage increase is k minus 1 into 100%. Okay, that means if it is k times, what is your answer? K minus 1 into 100. Remember that. If it is k times, your answer is k minus 1 into 100%. Now please see your 21st question. 21st question. Please see here. A certain sum becomes 7 times in 18 years. If it is k times, it is k minus 1 into 100%. If it is 7 times, it is 7 minus 1 into 100%. It becomes 600% in 18 years. That is what they have given indirectly. Okay? It becomes 600% in 18 years. In how many years will it become? 13 times under SI. 13 times is 13 minus 1 into 100%. In how many years will it become 1200 percentage is the question. Okay, 600 is becoming 1200. Multiply by 2. 18 into 2. 36 over 36 years. Understanding? Getting the idea right? What is given in the question? A certain sum becomes 7 times in 18 years. If it is k times, your answer is k minus 1 into 100 percentage. If it is 7 times, it is 7 minus 1 into 100 percentage. 6 into 100 percentage is 600 percentage. A certain sum becomes 600 percentage in 18 years. In how many years will it become 1200 percentage is the question. 600 percentage into 2 is 1200 percentage. 18 into 2 is 36 over. Clear with the approach? Can I move to the next one? See here. Again, one more note. Listen to this carefully. Please see here, everyone. Suppose, before I start with the note, everyone please see here, listen to me. Suppose, let us take the same example what we used initially. You gave 100 rupees to me. You told 10% rate of interest. You told me 2 years. In case of SI I am talking about. How much did I return after 2 years? 120 rupees. 120 rupees. Let me take a scenario. Instead of giving 100 rupees, instead of you giving me 100 rupees, you gave me 200 rupees. You gave me 200 rupees. You told 10% rate of interest. You told 2 years. How much will I return? For 100 rupees it is 10 rupees extra. For 200 it is 20 rupees extra. First year 20, second year 20. I will give you 40 rupees extra. Correct? In the first scenario, I gave you only 20 rupees extra. In the second scenario, I gave you 40 rupees extra. How is that 40 happening? Because I changed my principal. Correct? See here. Simple interest. It is given by PTR percentage. Correct? PTR percentage. There is a change in simple interest. 20 became 40 in my example. Why there is a change in simple interest? Because there is a change in principal. Because there is a change in principal. Agreed? Because there is a change in principal. Second scenario. You gave me 100 rupees itself. 10% only rate of interest. Instead of 2 years, you made me to pay after 3 years. How much will I return? 130 rupees. I am giving you 30 rupees extra compared to my previous example of 20 rupees. Again there is a change in interest. Why is the change in interest? Change in time period. Change in time period. Change in simple interest can also be because of change in time period. Agreed everyone? Can also be because of change in time period. Instead of 10%, next scenario, instead of 10%, you charged me 40%. Will I give the same amount extra? No. Again it will increase. Change in interest can also be because of change in rate of interest. Please write on this point. Change in interest can be because of change in time period, change in principal or change in rate of interest. Please write on this. Only with this small concept, small understanding, let us see how beautifully we can solve a question. Okay? Change in interest can be because of change in principal, time period, rate of interest. Okay? Everyone okay? Shall I move on to the question? Please see your 22nd question. A SI on rupees 170 increases by 17. That means change in interest is 17 rupees. Change in interest is 17 rupees. When the time period increases by 4 years. There is a change in interest, there is also a change in time period. Which is the notation? This one. Okay? Delta SI is given by P into delta T into R percentage. A SI on rupees 117 increases by 17. When time period increases by 4 years. Find the rate of interest. 17 ones are 17 tens are. 1 is equal to 40 into R percentage. 1 by 40 is equal to R percentage. What is 1 by 4? 1 by 4 is 25 percentage. Again divided by 10. 2.5 percentage. Over. Getting the idea, everyone? Same is the case with your 23rd question also. Same logic, sir. Only this note will help you to solve 22nd and 23rd. 23rd question. A SI on 1200 rupees increases by 100 if rate of interest increases by 10%. Find the time period. there is a change in principal, sorry, there is a change in interest, there is also a change in rate of interest. Simple interest and rate of interest. Delta SI is P into T into delta R percentage. Delta R percentage. A SI on 1200, principal is 1200. Increases by 100. Change in simple interest is 100. If the rate of interest increases by 10%, 10% is 10 by 100. 10 by 100 or 1 by 10. Okay? These two will go off. These two will go off. This will go off. So you are left with 1 is equal to 12 into T by 10. 1 is equal to 6 by 5 into T. T is nothing but 5 by 6 years. 5 by 6 years. Suppose if you want to convert 5 by 6 years to month, multiply it by 12. 5 by 6 into 12. This is nothing but 10 months. If the answer option is given in terms of month, convert it to month, otherwise stop it at this point. Understanding the approach? Clear? Problem based on simple interest. Just see for first question to 23rd question, just have a look into it once again. If you have any doubt, please ask me. I think probably if you start solving the way we are solving now, any problem on SINCA, you should be able to solve it. Please see the 19th question. A sum of money lent out at simple interest amounts to 720 after 2 years. That means in your pocket you are having 720 rupees after 2 years. After 2 years you are having 720 rupees in your pocket. Okay? And to rupees 1020 after further period of 5 years. You are having 1020 after further period of 5 years. That means after 2 years again 5 years. After 7 years you are having 1020. Agreed? 2 years to 7 years. 5 years gap. 5 years gap. In 5 years how much extra you are getting? 300 rupees extra. In 5 years you are getting 300 rupees extra. That means every year getting an interest or extra amount of 60 rupees. 300 by 5. 60 rupees. Okay. What is asked in the question? Find the sum. Find the sum. See here. After 2 years I gave you 720 rupees. You have 720 rupees in your pocket. First year I gave you 60 rupees extra. Second year also I gave you 60 rupees extra. Initially you had some amount with you. Initially I took some amount from you. Okay. I took some amount from you. On that sum amount, I am adding 60 and 62 times and I am giving you 720 rupees. What is the sum amount? 600. 600 plus 120 is only 720, right? Over. Understood, right? Everyone clear? Question number 21. See here, sir. You remember that note? Yeah. Who is that first? Please raise your hand or be louder. If final value is k times the initial value, your percentage increase is given by k minus 1 into 100%. K minus 1 into 100%. If it is k times, your answer is k minus 1 into 100%. Please read the question number 21. A certain sum becomes 7 times. If it is k times, it is k minus 1. If it is 7 times, 7 minus 1 into 100%. It becomes 600% in 18 years. In 18 years. In how many years will it become? 13 times under SI. 13 minus 1 into 100%. What is 13 minus 1 into 100%? 1200%. 600 is becoming 1200. Multiply by 2. 18 also multiply by 2. Answer is 30. Clear, sir? Any other doubts? Problem based on SI. Clear, everyone? Please write down the heading. Problems based on compound interest. Problems based on compound interest. Problems based on compound interest. Listen to this carefully. Please read your first question in the sheet. Problem based on simple interest. Please read the first question. At what principal will the SI for 3 years at 20% rate of interest be 120? Correct. I am finding principal. Interest is given as 120. Number of years is given as 3 years. Rate of interest is 20%. That is in case of simple interest. Same I am doing in case of compound interest. Okay. At what principal will the CI for 3 years at 20% rate of interest be 728? Rate of interest is given as 20%. Number of years is given as 3 years. Understood? Same question. First question was related to simple interest. This question is related to compound interest. Please see here, everyone. What is the key point? In case of CI, rate of interest is always successive. 20% for 3 years. 20%, 20%, another 20%. You take any two of your choice. If I do with these two, 20 plus 20, 40. 20 into 20 by 100, 4. 400 by 100 is 4. So this becomes 44%. Do it with the remaining 20%. 44 plus 20, 64 plus 44 into 20 by 100. Simplify that, you will get 72.8%. 72.8%. What is the meaning of 72.8%? 72.8 by 100. If I have taken 100 rupees from you, I will give you a compound interest of how much? 72.8 rupees. 72.8 rupees. But according to the question, it should be 728 rupees. 72.8 should become 728. Multiply by 10. 100 also multiply by 10. Principal is 1000. Over. Understanding the approach? In case of SI, rate of interest is same every year. We added it. In case of CA, it is successive. You need to know the successive application. Otherwise, you cannot solve this. Clear with the first question? In case of CI? Can I move on to the next question? 25th. Listen to this 25th question. Please see here. The SI and CI for 2 years are 8 and 9 respectively. Find the principal and rate of interest. Please see here. SI for 2 years. SI for 2 years is given as 8 rupees. CI for 2 years is given as 9 rupees. CI for 2 years is given as 9 rupees. I need to find the principal and rate of interest. Everyone please look at the board. See here. Let me divide one by the other. SI for 2 years divided by CI for 2 years. CI for 2 years. It is nothing but 8 by 9. It is nothing but 8 by 9. Listen to this carefully. What is the meaning of SI for 2 years 8 rupees? After 2 years, I am giving you an extra amount of 8 rupees. I am giving you an extra amount of 8 rupees under simple interest. That means if I am giving 10 rupees extra for first year, second year also I should give you 10 rupees only, right? Under simple interest. For 2 years I am giving you 8 rupees totally. Every year how much I will give you? It should be divided in equal installment. Correct? It should be divided in equal installment. It should be 4 and 4. It should be 4 and 4. What is the meaning of this? Which key point we have used here? In case of simple interest, rate of interest is same every year. First year also I am giving you 4 rupees. Second year also I am giving you 4 rupees. One more key point. What is the key point? In case of first year, SI is equal to CI. In case of first year, SI is equal to CI. In case of first year, if SI is 4, in case of CI also first year SI should be 4 only. Correct? It should be 4. 4 plus something should give you 9. What is that something? 5. What is our second key point? Please see here. After first year, what is the CI value? 5. What is SI value? 4. Is 5 greater than 4? Yes. Second key point says after first year CI is greater than SI. That is also validated. Okay? See here. How to find rate of interest? Very simple. Don't use any formulas. Please see here. Rate of interest. Your initial value should always be in the denominator. Initially I had 4 rupees. That will come in the denominator. 4 is becoming 5 rupees. How much increase is happening? 1 rupee. That should come in the numerator. 25%. Rate of interest is 25. There you are also asked for principal. See here. SI for 2 years is given as 8. SI is nothing but PTR percentage. It is given as 8. P I don't know. T is 2 years. R percentage is 1 by 4. This is 8. So cross multiply, you will get the answer. P is 16 rupees. Understanding the approach? What are the key points we are using here? In case of simple interest, rate of interest is same every year. That is one key point. What is the second key point? In case of first year, SI is equal to CI. That is the second key point. What is the third key point? After first year, CI is always greater than SI. 3 key points we have used in this question. Everyone clear? Can I move on to the next question? Clear, right, everyone? Please listen to this 26th question. We will solve it in 2 methods. First listen to the first method. Please see here. 26th question. SI for 2 years. SI for 2 years at 8% rate of interest is 50 rupees. So they are giving 8% rate of interest. What will be the CI for same number of years at same rate of interest? What will be the CI for same number of years at same rate of interest? If you observe carefully, this is the reverse of previous question. This was given in the question, this was given in the question, this was asked. Now it is the other one is asked. See here. Let us use the same method. Method 1. Listen to this carefully. We will also use method 2. SI for 2 years is 50. Let me divide one by the other. SI for 2 years is 50. It is given as 50. If SI for 2 years is 50, can I write it as 25 plus 25? Because it should be in equal installments for 2 years. It is 25 plus 25. In case of first year, CI and SI both are same. If this is 25, this should also be 25. This should also be 25. 25 plus something should give you the answer now. See here, listen to this. Rate of interest is given as 8%. 8%. What is the meaning of 8%? 8 by 100. What is the meaning of 8 by 100? This is 4 to the 425. Correct? That means initially I had 25 rupees. Upon 25 there is an increase of 2. How much it will become? 27 rupees. This should be 27. What is 25 plus 27? 52. Answer is 52. Over. Understanding the approach? Answer is 52. Rate of interest is 2 by 25. Initially I had 25 rupees. Upon 25 there should be an increase of 2 rupees. So it becomes 27 rupees. SI for 2 years is 50. 8% rate of interest. CI for 2 years for same rate of interest. How much is the question? Please see here. In case of SI, what is rate of interest? Same every year. First year also 8 rupees. Second year also 8 rupees. Effective rate of interest is 16%. 16% is giving me 50 rupees as interest. 50 rupees as interest. This is in case of SI. In case of CI, 8%, 8% 2 times successively. Because in case of CI, rate of interest is always successive. 8% 2 times. How much you will get? 8 plus 8, 16. 8 into 8 by 100. 64 by 100. 0.64. It is 16.64%. 16% is giving you 50 rupees. 16.64% should give you how much? You don't have multiplying factor here. Cross multiply. Cross multiply. So your question mark will be 16.64 into 50 divided by 16. Divided by 16. 16 1 the 16 into 1.04 is 16.04. 16.64. 1.04 into 50. 52. That is what you got here. Understanding? In case of SI, rate of interest is same every year. 2 years 8%, 16%. 16% is giving you 50 rupees extra. 16.64% should give you how much extra? Cross multiply, you will get the answer. Over. Understood the approach, everyone?